Welcome to episode 7 of 100K at 100% ROI in 100 days. This is actually the middle of the week because it's been an absolutely crazy week. First of all, I've been listing a ton of merch fulfilled items. We've had boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of merch fulfilled items to list. And as soon as I'm listing them, they are selling. Not all of it, obviously, but a lot of it has been selling. In the last 48 hours, for example, I've sold 30 items at really high ASP, thankfully, around 4K in sales in the last 2 days. Just FBM on top of the FBA stuff as well. Things are really going well, but I'm not optimized and used to doing that many sales in a short amount of time, especially on some one-off type of items that are higher profit. And I go out to drop something off that I forgot to put in the pickup and my tire's flat. So we were just a bit of a wreck today. And I'm also going on a trip tomorrow. I'm leaving for Tulsa, Oklahoma to spend the weekend with 18 other, mostly eBay to Amazon sellers. Josiah is going to be there. Ben's going to be there. Romer the Romer's going to be there. Steve's going to be there. Blaine's going to be there. A lot of really good people are going to be there that I'm looking forward to seeing and spending time with. I feel bad now. I'm not going to be able to mention all 18 people, but I'm looking forward to spending and getting to know and learning from and hopefully helping some of the people there. Also, FBA Woman is going to be there. Just some really good people are going to be there. And I'm looking forward to learning and just, it's always fun to spend so much time with other Amazon sellers. So really looking forward to that. Leaving tomorrow morning. And I will be giving you guys some updates as I am going through that. So I will see you there.
You take the turtle and you put it in your pocket. And there it is.
Right. Good trail snack. Like outperformed National Guard and rescued so many people. They took an Apache out there and lifted the bus.
It's a great book.
Yeah, baby.
Go-to lister.
Go-to lister.
Holy smokes! Woo! He's a wild animal. What do you think about eBay to Amazon?
So the $6,000 order did not go as planned, but first, the Oklahoma trip was an absolute success. I ended up getting to hang out with a lot of my Amazon seller friends that I don't get to see in person very often, and that was a bunch of fun. I also got to meet a lot of other Amazon sellers that I haven't met before, and actually discovered that 2 of them live in my area, so we can actually see each other in person and have Amazon sellers in my life actually in person, so that's really cool. And it's just awesome to see people in the same business model as you. And it really strengthens the beliefs around this is actually doable and I can be a solid Amazon seller, because being with other Amazon sellers is just super helpful towards that. But this $6,000 order, I received it. I opened it up. It was literally 7 boxes, probably a total of 300 pounds. I opened them up and it's a completely different UPC. It's the Spanish version. And so if I were to ship those out under the UPC that I'm trying to sell it under, all of my customers would receive the instruction manual in Spanish, and I would have probably astronomical return rates. And technically, it's not even the same item. So I ended up returning it. And of course, right now, we're still in the return process because I started it as the wrong item sent. And thankfully, it sided on my side because it was the wrong item, just very straightforward, different UPC and everything. But it was shipped in 7 boxes and the QR code only gives 1 label. So I took it all the way to the post office and they basically didn't know what to do. They're like, you need to have the seller give you 6 more QR codes. Messaging the seller right now, trying to get that figured out. Thankfully, the post office will hold it for me so I don't have to lug those boxes everywhere because it literally filled up my entire car. So hopefully we can get that figured out. That's my biggest purchase and my biggest return. The good part about this is that was a pretty low ROI purchase. It was somewhere in the 40% ROI. And so with that off of our transactions, assuming I get a good refund and everything like we should, our ROI is going to go up a ton. But unfortunately, now we're a little bit behind, especially with this trip, as far as our potential profit sent in. So we're going to have some catching up to do. This is the end of this episode and this week. So next week, we will get back to doing more FBM. I had 11 orders over the weekend. I turned it off while I was gone. We'll have a lot more sourcing in the next episode, and we'll get to see what actually happens with this $6,300 return. Really hoping this works out because that's my biggest purchase ever. I think worst case scenario, I'm going to have to pay postage on 6 boxes that are like 20 by 16 by 12. With USPS, I don't even know if you can send those big boxes. I think you can. If I have to UPS them, it's probably going to be a couple $100 to several $100s if I can't get this QR code thing figured out, which is a big bummer. Like in episodes past, I have had items get lost for several $100s, so it's not going to be the end of the world, but that's pretty frustrating to just have to pay several $100s of shipping because of basically them sending the complete wrong item. So hopefully we got this worked out. Thank you guys for watching. I am working on some guides in my Discord group that's completely free, basically on how to use Flipmine better. And I'm also going to have some brand ideas that you can do eBay to Amazon. So join that in the description below. It's absolutely free, and you'll get to connect with other sellers as well. And if you're not subscribed, it really helps me understand that this is content that you guys actually want. And with that being said, have a great rest of your day and take care.